live and you can hear me. Hopefully my mic's switched on, I think it is. Let me know if you can't hear me. Good evening. Sorry I'm late. I'm about a minute late. It's been a bit of a rush. I was out walking Alfie and I got back like quite literally 5 minutes ago. Hopefully my camera isn't wonky. It looks a little bit wonky. Let me just see if I can just stick it so that it doesn't, because it looks like one side was. There we go. I think we're good. Yeah, so good evening, everybody. Hope everyone is well. I've been getting quite a lot done on this knitting. I think I said on Sunday when I streamed. I'm looking at nearly finishing this. Hopefully either this Saturday or it'll be Tuesday next week that I'll finish, because I am at the point, I think I've got to go, because I'm shaping the front now. So I've already shaped a bit of the arms. I'll show you on this side. It's sort of pointless showing you on that side. I've just shaped in the arms of the front. I'm working a little bit, I think it's 16 inches I've got to go to. And then, and I think I'm nearly there. I think I've only got to go. Let me just lay that flat, hang on. Just do a quick measure. Because, yes, so I am nearly 15 and a half inches on the front. I need to get to about 16. So I'm going to do another 4 rows of the pattern and see where the pattern lies and go from there. I'm going to get on a street and knit straight away. Alfie's just come upstairs. Yes, I know. He enjoyed his walk this evening. There was lots of dogs, and he likes meeting dogs. So we were walking along the canal this evening, and he likes to meet other dogs. And luckily, he met quite a few this evening. So where am I? So I'm on the first row of the pattern. So I'm just doing a knit row. Yeah, so I hope everyone has had a good day. I went back to work today. I had a lovely 4 days off, away from my day job as well as the office. And that was really, really nice to have some time off. It was exactly what I needed, to be quite honest, and the weather was really, really awesome, so it actually felt like a nice break. Good evening, Pleasant Valley Picker. I can see you popped into the YouTube. Looking and sounding good. Oh, that's good. I always worry because sometimes I come on here and I forget to unmute my mic, but recently I've actually been remembering not to do, to actually make sure I've, got my mic on. And to be quite honest, I've tried not to kind of turn it off in the first place, so that even if I do forget, at least, it's all right to kind of go live with it. Yeah, so I went back to work today. I did a morning at the surgery, and then I was in the office this afternoon. And it's our first day back at the office, so Zahir had loads and loads of shipping to do this morning. But I wasn't around for that bit. I didn't get to the office until about 2:30, because I think we popped into some charity shops first before we went to the office, because he was meant to do that before he came to pick me up, but from work, but he couldn't because of having to do all of the shipping by himself. So that was not good. Hello from KFC. You're on mute. What? I'm on mute on your side, or? Sorry, my subtitles, please. Okay. Sounds like you and Z had a nice weekend. We did. We had a really, really, really well rested weekend. We needed it, and it's really nice. It's the first time that we've actually taken a break which was really good. We needed it. Um, John says, evening Beck, well, that jumper has come on a long way. It has. I've actually finished the back. This is the front now. So I've been doing the front panels and we're working to like shaping the neckline now. I reckon I'm going to be done by either this Saturday or it'll be the Tuesday I'll be done by. Jumper for a mouse. Hi John, she has been knitting every night on that. Yeah, I have. I've been knitting every night for approximately about 2 to 3 hours each evening. So that is why it is coming along really, really quick. If if I hadn't been knitting off stream, I think it would have taken me a lot longer. If I was only, knitting when I was on stream, because I only stream like 2 hours a week, so yeah, so it's been keeping me busy in the evenings, because I've been doing about 2 to 3 hours. I think it's about, yeah, by the time I sit down in the evening, I'm normally sitting down at about 9 o'clock, I think it is. And then I normally knit for 2 hours, so and I end up going to bed at 11. So yeah. And Pleasant Valley Picker says, looks like Beck will be starting the sleeves very soon. I will be. I think, depending on how much I get done this week, the sleeves, at least one of the sleeves will probably be done by the time I stream on Saturday. I think they will be. Just depends on how much I knit this week, which I am planning on doing, but I'm just aware that I've got to make a video tomorrow because I should have done it at the weekend, but I didn't actually record much at the weekend because obviously I'm spending time with the family. So which I might record the knitting video tomorrow, which means I might not get a chance to knit much tomorrow. Because I'm back at work, so I finish work at 5 tomorrow, so I'm just trying to work out whether I'll actually be working on the jumper tomorrow. I may not be, but yeah, it depends on how much knitting I do this week. It depends on whether I'm going to be ready to do the sleeves. I reckon I will be. I reckon by Saturday I'm only going to have one sleeve to do, and as I don't know whether I'm going to get it all done before Saturday. I'm not sure. I will try not to. Gosh, it looks good. I wondered whether that multicoloured wool was going to work, but it's cool. Yeah, it is pretty cool. The pattern falls really, really nicely. And my daughter's actually claimed this now. So this is actually hers. She's like, what size is that? And I was like, it's a small. And she was like, oh. So she's actually claimed this, which is good, because at least she is going to get some good use out of it, and it's only going to be a short sleeved jumper as well. So she was like, and I did ask her. I said, do you want me to do full sleeves or do you want me to do short sleeves? And she was like, no, she's happy to do the short sleeves. And I was like, okay, right, that's fine, because that's what I was originally going to do anyway. I wanted to do the short sleeves. One stream I miss and it's huge. Has he been helping? Come on, you can tell us. No, it's just because I've actually had loads of time over the weekend to knit. So, as well as spending time with family, I've been sitting down and working on this as well. So, and it's what I do to chill out and relax. I love knitting. So, yeah, that's what I've been doing in my evenings and a little bit in my daytime while I've been off from work. So, and that's why. Sorry I missed your Sunday stream, but you were on at 4 a.m. here. 8-hour time difference. I was still sleeping. I got to get my beauty rest. No, I completely understand that, Pleasant Valley. To be quite honest, I felt really, really guilty not streaming Saturday night. That's why I went on the Sunday. But I was really aware that Zahir wanted to stream on Sunday as well. So that's why I kind of went on a bit earlier so that Zahir could stream as well. Um, so I completely understand the time difference is a bit of an issue. Um, oh dear. Hazy got to Division 7. You got 2 weeks till next duo. Oh dear. I think Zahir's actually going to be streaming later. You might have to boost me. um, John's asking what I'm going to be knitting next. Yeah, I was thinking of a crocheted tie, so it may not be knitting next time. It might actually be crochet, and I can hear Alf going, and I can hear him like barking, and I don't know why he's barking. Alfie, got no idea why he's barking, but he's barking. Um, yeah, so I plan on doing like a crochet tie. I picked up some patterns from a boot sale, um, and I want to give that a go. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. I just want to try the pattern, basically. I think Zahir's trying to get Ryan to boost his account. Zahir's really happy that he's in, like, is it Division 6, Zahir, that you're in Fortnite now? Oops, I went through the wrong loop. There we go. But I don't know if any of you guys watched Zahir's stream yesterday, but I couldn't help myself but laugh and laugh and laugh when his little is a what is they called? Are they called like ballers or something? And it rolled down the hill, and he went to chase it, and it ended up in the storm. Oh my goodness! I've been laughing about that since last night. I laughed about it yesterday. Laughed about it again yesterday evening, and this morning, when we were at the office this afternoon, I was laughing at it again. It was just so ridiculously funny. I was just like, I could not stop laughing. It's so bad. I did say to Zahir, like, I'm not laughing at you. It's really funny. Um, your Pleasant Valley says your weekly update video was very funny. Z's a rascal. He could have a career in comedy. I know. He has those moments, and you can tell when he's like, he gets a look in his eye when he's in a naughty mood. Um, yeah, yeah, he is. He is absolutely funny. I find him funny anyway. Great. I have bought a knitted jumper for my dog. I love it, but she is not so sure. Do you know what? I know. I knitted Alpha jumper. It was a Christmas jumper. It had Rudolph on the back of it, and he I thought it looked awesome. He was not so sure of it. Yeah, they don't appreciate these things, do they? So yeah, I wasn't, overly impressed that he wasn't impressed. But then he doesn't like his doggy jacket either. He's got a doggy jacket for when it rains, and he doesn't like that either. Um, Although he's actually okay about putting it on. It's just that he doesn't like it when it is on. So, and he was very much like that with the jumper. When I put the jumper on, he was just like, "Why am I wearing this?" Um, Ryan says, "I find him funny, but the man don't listen at all." I know he does not listen. Right, I'm on the pattern row, so I am sorry. I am probably going to go a little bit quiet on this bit. Um, it's just that, do you know what, Pleasant Valley? It is the way he said it, okay? And the thing is, it was like he had already lost it at one point where he was kind of getting a supply drop and opening up the supply drop, and he um I've got to concentrate 2 3, and he had already lost it previously, and then when he got it back, and then he was just about, you could almost just see it happening. He turned round and the ball was like rolling down the hill. It just made me laugh. Um, yeah, yeah, he did make me laugh. Alfie's not a fan of any coats or jumpers. No, he's not. He really isn't. I remember seeing an Alf jumper. It was awesome. My dog is okay with her coat, but jumpers not so much. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is about them, but yeah, he wasn't a fan of it. Um, I was trying to work out if I'm right. I think I'm right for the pattern. Um, I can't read that out. Yeah, I'll try not to. It was too funny. Oh, I really need to find a clip of it. I said to Zahir, I said you need to kind of have a clip of that on your channel because it was just, oh my goodness, it was just so funny. I might have to find it for him because I don't think he's gonna watch it. And just say to him, look, just clip it here. I'll try not to laugh at it anymore. I, but it's really difficult not to laugh at it because it was just really funny. You know, he thought for a second that he was going to go and catch it though. That's just, I don't know. I don't know. That's just oh dear. I'll stop now. I won't talk about it anymore. I'm trying to do this and I keep laughing. And then it's like not going in the right hole. Okay. I think I should be right for the pattern now. I kept messing up on this side of the pattern. I don't know whether it shows actually. I don't think it does. That's one thing that's actually quite good about this is like I have messed up. I've got the right amount of stitches now, but I think one of like the little holes on the side, on this side here, was in the wrong place. But it doesn't look too bad. Um, no, John. No, completely, absolutely. It was just that, you know, yeah. Yeah, he does. He does. He's had a few moments. I mean, I think one of my my favourites is when he lands in the tree. I can't do this. It's making me laugh too much. When he lands in the tree, it just falls to his death. And he's had a number of those. I can't. I'm gonna have to stop now because he does make me laugh. But you know, it's funny. It's funny. Uh, as it here says, I'll play normal solo duo squads, but that's as low as I can go. Oh, is that because play? Ryan says, does he get team death matches it and practice? Yeah, he does need to. Um, Dave says he's back in the flat. What did I miss? Oh, nothing much. I was just laughing at Zahir losing his ball on Fortnite yesterday. So, not much. What does that even mean? Um, I know. I know, Ryan. Yeah, it does. It really does. Oh dear. Right, I'm gonna have to count in a minute because I'm getting to the point where I need to make sure the other pattern, the other side is lined up, the other panel. So I will go quiet for this bit because I'm not gonna count, but I'm nearly at the. I think, yeah, I think I'm nearly there. I forgot about that one, Pleasant Valley. Oh my goodness, that's another good one. Oh man. Right. Okay. Yeah, 58. Okay. Now I'm in. No, I didn't do that yet. So just knit the two. Knit the two, and then there we go. I'm sorry. I'm not counting it now. But yeah, it like I have to count it, otherwise I know the panel won't sit right. So and I don't want to do that. That was just knit one, wasn't it? So knit the two. And did I just do? Yeah, no, that's fine. Do you know what this pattern is like repetitive, but and it's only like 3 stitches, like repeating itself again and again. But it's so easy to go wrong on it. Well, I think it is. Because I seem to be doing it quite a lot. And I look at it and I'm like, yeah, so I've got 5 at the end, that's fine. I seem to be going wrong a lot on it. So that's no good, is it? Love the precision Beck Lilac Mix Shade. Yeah, well, it's important because I know when I Google stuff, that's in my keywords, by the way, on the video. So when I Google stuff, I normally put like the shade number in the wool, along with like the name of the wool. So yeah. So if people want to see what the pattern looks like, they'll be able to find it. I know he's a bit all over the place, isn't he, Ryan? He really is. Um, uh, and I think is it SWLT? I think that's it. Has popped into Twitch. So good evening. Thank you for joining us. How long do you think it would take you to finish it? You don't know whether you're asked that before. No, I don't think you have asked it before, but I'm quite happy to tell you. This is the front we are doing, and I've only got to do like short sleeves, so I think it's either going to be finished this Saturday or on my Tuesday stream. I think that's when next week, Tuesday. So in about a week's time, I reckon I'll be finished. But more than likely, I reckon it's going to be Saturday because I seem to be knitting quite a lot at the moment in the evenings. So as long as I'm doing that, I think I'm on track for finishing it for Saturday. All those Ninja fans don't know what they're missing. He's the real entertainer. Oh, he's entertaining. He definitely is that. He's probably watching a stream actually. We were before. Well, I say we were watching it. because I had to do the ironing because the kids are back at school now, so I'm having to do like my evening routine of ironing. Zahir did the dinner this evening, and so we were watching. Is it Symphony? I can't. I think that's his name. He's one that we've only just started. Yeah, so he's only just started. Um, we've only just started watching him. Sorry, and yeah, and he's. I think we were watching Tifu the other evening, and then we ended up watching Symphony. I think that's how you say it. Am I saying it wrong? Um, but yeah, so. Uh, Z said you did your nails silver or is it purple? It's more of a silver. Um, yeah, it's more of a silver. But they're really awful at the moment because I had like acrylic nails on them and I'm trying to grow them out. So like they're really really awful. I hate them at the moment. Can't stand them. Hang on. So did I just do the two? So now I've got to knit one. So knit two together. I try and make sure I'm on camera because I've noticed I keep moving my hands. It's because my chair isn't in the right place, I don't think, this evening. And then if I try and move it, I'll knock the cameras and then it'll just be out of place anyway. Hang on. No, I'm doing that wrong. Knit two. And then that one. Sorry, it's the quiet bit again. Okay, are we? Yeah, that is it, isn't it? That's the last stitch there. Okay. Symphony potty mouth on him. Yeah, I think Myth's got a bit of a potty mouth though as well. Is it Myth? Because I watch Myth as well. Do you bite your nails? No, I don't tend to bite my nails, but I do get like acrylic nails on every so often. I think it's a good idea, and then I absolutely hate them, and then I have to wait until they grow out. So, and I keep cutting them down while they're growing out. So it's just one of those. Right. Okay. So we are back to just doing the purl stitch. I like some silver nails, exotic colour. Oh, Hamlin's is funny. Yeah, he's quite funny. I mean, I would say like we don't watch a great deal, although we are putting on a stream each evening when it comes to like Fortnite. So yeah, because even though I don't play it anymore, I do like watching it. I don't think I could ever play it now. I was saying this to Zahir the other day. I was like, the map's changed. Like, it feels like it's changed so much. Yeah, it looks like it's changed so much, the map. I'm not sure I could actually play it anymore. And that'd be like really awful as well. I've dropped a stitch. There we go. Let's pick that back up. I will say with this wool, it is actually really, really easy to drop the stitches. And I think sometimes that's where I've gone wrong. Because the other evening I ended up with, now before I was doing the front, I started on 126 stitches. So before I shaped in the arms, I had 126 stitches. And then I was doing my count and just making sure I was on track, and I ended up with 127. And all it was I had dropped a stitch, and in the process of picking the stitch back up, I ended up picking up two stitches because I thought I'd actually dropped two stitches, and yeah, that wasn't good. Um, I don't play it still, just have it on for entertainment. Yeah, I stopped playing it a while ago. The thing is, it was just like I really really love gaming, but I love knitting as well. And with like the time and stuff like that, I had to make a decision what I wanted to do. And although I will go back and like every so often, like if I'm in a gaming mood, I will put on Fallout or The Sims um, or I'll load up Diablo. So every so often, if I get the urge to kind of play a game, then I will kind of load something up. But generally, um, I will end up just knitting whenever I get a chance. I will end up knitting because you know when when I play a game, I kind of get lost in it a bit, and I can find myself like sitting there for hours on end putting time into a game. So, and although I'm doing the same when I'm knitting, you know, at the end of it, I'm actually creating something. So I kind of like justify it a little bit easier with knitting. Right, let me just do a quick count again. Yeah, 58 again. Good, 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 good. Um, any plan for the conservatory yet? You seemed undecided. We are. I think we are going to make it into like a computer PC gaming kind of YouTube room. That's what we were ending up doing, I think. I don't think my stuff is going to go downstairs though. I'm not sure. I can't. Yeah, I'm still not convinced on that. But yeah, it's going to have PCs in it basically. Um, but this PC will probably end up staying up here because Hannah uses it, and so and I'm not sure she wants to be downstairs. So yeah, that's the way we're headed with it, I think. Um, at the moment, unless we change our mind again. Because we were gonna like put like a TV in there, have a games console. I know we like last time we played like a games console, and I think I said this on Sunday was like um, I don't know. It seemed like ages ago. I can't even remember. And so we were just like, well, we're more likely to like game on a PC. So it's pointless having like a TV set up and then have a console set up if we're not going to end up using the space like that. And the girls don't really. They've had like, the Wii and stuff like that. So and they don't really play that many games other than Hannah playing The Sims, which again is on the PC. So it's like, well, what's the point in having that sort of set up if you're not going to use it? So yeah. Um, I've just forgotten what I was doing in my pattern, and I think I'm doing the knit too. That's what I'm going with. I will catch up with the chat in a minute. I can see some messages that have come through, so I'll catch up in a second. Let me just get to the end of this. Otherwise, I'll just go off track again. And plus, I've got to do a measure after this one anyway, and just see where we are at. Because I think we're going to start with the neckline shortly. So there we go. I think, yeah. And then I've got the 5 on the end again, so that's fine. That means the pattern is right. Yeah, but all I was saying is it was pointless kind of putting a games console like set up out there when we use PCs. So that's what we're probably going to end up doing. Da, da, da. Becca's a knitting addict now. Yes. No, I don't need counselling. I'm fine. Can we run? I don't even know what that means, but Ryan, I know you're directing that at Zahir. I don't know if he's still in the chat, but I think that's like the graphics card thing, GTX 770. Conservatory cold in winter, where you put on the floor heating, maybe, depending on whether the PC bases have to be on the floor or not. If they're on the desk, then yeah, we'll probably will. How about putting a desk in there, a few tables, a few boxes, could even open up an eBay shop. No, we've got that, and it's not in the house anymore, so that's not coming back into the house, which I'm really happy about. I'm really happy that we don't have to have the stuff at home anymore. Right, I'm just going to measure this quickly and just see where we are at. Yeah, but no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm quite happy with all of the eBay stuff being out of the house. I've even got a bag here, right? It really needs to go up to the office. That I bought from a charity shop, and I need to get it listed. And some of it's like dresses that, you know, seeing as we're going into the warmer weather, I really need to get them listed. So, and it's just sat there. Okay, I don't know whether. Just kind of. See, it looks like I might need to do another row or two, but then it kind of pushes the pattern out. And then I'm like, if I do another row or two, then I'm gonna have to kind of move it. But yeah, I think I might need to do another row or two because we're not quite at 16. We're falling a little bit short, and I don't want to stretch it out either. Like, so that's not what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do another row or two. Yeah, but then if I end up having to decrease, but with the neck you're decreasing on the inside, so it shouldn't affect that side too much. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do another 2 rows because I think I'd much rather it fall correctly. If the pattern says it needs to be 16 inches, it needs to be 16 inches. Get some sexy PC cases with glass windows on the desk to appreciate. Sorry if you heard that. That was my my computer making noises. Hopefully you didn't hear it. You may have done because it sounded quite loud to me. The case is too big and funky now. If you don't see the no, I know when he bought that case. I mean, it was really, really bright when he bought it. I mean, the green has like really, really changed in colour. It was such a bright green when we first originally had that case. I'm not sure I've ever really liked the case, if I'm honest. I'm hoping my screen hasn't just gone. Why is my screen just turned off? Okay, there we go. It may have been because it decided to go into sleep. That's not good. Yeah, so that's just thrown me out with my screen just going like that. Yeah, about the case. That was it. I was talking about the case. Yeah, I'm not convinced I really liked the case when he first got it, but yeah, and it's really such a big case. But the thing is, he used a watercool, So he needed the space within the PC to actually have like the radiator and, like the tank in there. Is it called the tank? I don't know. Like, where all the, you know, like, and pump and everything, all of that stuff in the computer, because obviously you had to kind of pump the water around, you know. Um, Pleasant Valley says screen okay here. Oh, that's good. I think my screen, it's because I hadn't moved my mouse in a while on the screen, and I think it just kind of shut down one of my screens. The other one was still going, but this one kind of went to sleep, and that's the one I have OBS on, and that's how I end the stream over there. So I was like, don't turn off. But yeah, so case wise, I quite like the case that I have up here. I think it's quite a nice case, but it's not like, it's meant to have lights and stuff like that, and those aren't plugged in. Mainly because the person that had it, I think, disconnected it all, or didn't use it and didn't connect it in the first place. And if I'm honest, I wasn't that fussed about the lights being on the case, so I was just like, no, don't worry about it. I'm not gonna sort out cables and stuff like that to get it there. Knitting decisions. Yeah. Don't start me off with oil, water, etc. Sort his PC out. Just not the car. I know. Tell me about it. I know. He doesn't look after it well. I'm partly to blame in that. I should take a bit of responsibility with the car as well. I know how to check the oil and all of that sort of stuff in it, but I don't do it, so I can't really have a go at him for not doing it. We're both as bad as each other. Wiring is just like knitting it. Yeah, I know, but I was like, no, don't worry about it. It would be like a simple wire, I know that, but I really wasn't that fussed. When we got the computer, I just really wasn't that fussed. I was just like, no, don't worry about the lights. Doesn't matter. But yeah, I agree with you about getting a nice case though. Pleasant Valley says Z's case big and funky, Becks case nice. Sounds about right. Yeah, he does like the but like I said, at the time he was water cooling it. It was really into his PCs at the time he built that PC, and I think he is really really attached to it for those reasons. And yeah, he did put a lot of time and effort into it. He would always be like, because like every so often you're meant to change the water, aren't you, in them, and every so often he was always like tinkering around with his PC before. It's kind of a shame that he's kind of gotten out of the habit of doing it, really. I think that's why I keep encouraging him to do like his PCs, because he really does enjoy it when he gets into it. And I just think I really, yeah, I think it was really really nice for him, like, to see him like with like that kind of hobby where he was like, I mean, it would frustrate me, right? Okay, so I used to play The Sims quite a lot. Like, um, I've told you, when I game, I can game for like hours and hours, and he used to overclock it, but then his overclock wasn't stable, so I'd be playing The Sims, right? On one of my little sessions where I've forgotten to save the game after about 3 hours, and then it would just crash, and then I'd lose like 3 hours of playing the game. And anyone that plays The Sims, like 3 hours in The Sims is like, it's like a lifetime. And yeah, I used to get frustrated when he was doing that sort of thing. It was okay when the overclock was stable, it was fine. But yeah, he used to yeah, I used to always mess around with PCs and overclock clock at them. But yeah, um, yeah, he is. He is Pleasant Valley. He really is sentimental about it. What's the keys to not getting a divorce papers ready when he runs out of fuel 20 minutes away from work? Few choice words, I hope, off camera. Do you know what? Um, I don't know. I don't know. He's yeah. I wasn't that bad with him, to be quite honest. I know we joke about it, but I really wasn't. It is one of those things. It was bound to happen. Um, I was kind of like I was more concerned about being late for work, so I was more interested in calling through to the surgery just to let them know because I know when we open up the surgery, we normally only have like a few staff in to start off with, but although there was enough people to open up, so they weren't like short staffed. Um, I don't like being late, so yeah, um, I was more concerned about getting to work, if I was honest, rather than that. Um, but yeah, I don't know, I don't know. It wasn't, yeah, it wasn't that bad. And to be quite honest, Ryan, I could have just, I needed the steps, and I was only, I ended up only being about 3 or 4 minutes late, which isn't bad really. It's just that I like to be I like to get to work like 10 minutes before my shift, um, so that I can actually be ready for work. Um, but yeah. Okay. No, I didn't hear about that to the person over on Twitch. I don't know what you're talking about. She's smiling. What was the first word you said? Oh no, Zia said you spilled his Coke over his desk. Oh, he's always doing that. Um, I think, to be quite honest, I can't remember what the first thing I said, but I remember because because of where we stopped the car, we were like right in the middle of the road, so we had to pull the car over to the side. So Zahir got out and pushed, and I kind of steered the car over to the side while someone else kind of come along and helped push the car with Zahir. So we just needed to get it out of the road, to be quite honest. So it was more of a concern of we need to get the car out of the way because we're going to hold up traffic. That was the main thing. Um, okay, I am far behind now. Hang on. If the i5 he has would leave him if it could, the abuse that thing has had is running away through. Oh yeah. Do you know what? He will eventually sort his computer out. I know he will. Um, I should have put that in the tank. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he is there. Yeah, and everyone's worried about the kid, and the kid woke up. No, I still don't know what you're talking about. Um, I'm seeing it with just to hit and the car, like the old 40 Towers episode where Basil hits his dead car with a dream. And yes, Dave, he did. He pushed the car. Yeah, we needed to get over the side of the road, so it made sense for him to push the car. I mean, he had help. Other people helped him. push the car. But yeah, I just steered it over to the side of the road. Um, do you know what, Ryan? Um, yeah, he really does need to do it. I really hope he does. Uh, like I said, I keep encouraging him to sort out his PC. So yeah, he really does need to try and get it sorted. I hope he does anyway. But this is probably going to be. Oh, I don't know if it will be my last row. We might get onto like the shaping, depending on how quick I do this row. But it might be the last row. Yeah, no, he did. Yeah, he did. He pushed the car. But like I said, we just needed to get out of the middle of the road. So yeah, and so he's saying, "I will sort it out." Yeah, you will. I know you will. It's just about time. We've got to sort some cash out, and he will do it. I know he'll do it. Oh, part time was back. He's probably. Do you know what, Ryan? He's probably watching another stream. He's probably still watching Symphony, or I don't know. I think that's what he was watching downstairs. This is probably just on his phone, and he's probably just like looking at the chat occasionally. But yeah, yeah, it wasn't so bad, was it, Zahir? Like I said, all joking aside, it was just one of those things. And to be quite honest, I don't really get mad at that sort of stuff. It's just it is what it is. Like I said, I was just more worried about work really. So I just felt it was more important to kind of get in contact with work and let them know I was on my way. It's just that I was going to be late, and they really, really were very understanding. So that was my main concern really. So that's it. Um, Why does it always break down in the middle of the road and not the side of the road? I know. It could make it a lot easier on ourselves, couldn't it? I was cleaning the desk and wiping spilled coat. Yeah, I know. Lucky you got off the road safely. Yeah. Well, like I said, a couple of people had stopped as well, so they helped us get it. Um, Also, getting tonight's vlog footage onto the PC. Oh yeah. You've got to edit your vlog, haven't you? Ryan saying, lucky I'm not a mod Z. I'd time you out for excuses. Yeah, I know. And Alfie's decided that now is the time to start barking, so that's good. Um, yep, so we are, I think, going to be doing the shape the neck. We'll see. Hang on, let's have a look. Let's have a measure first. Okay. Now, hopefully, it's not going to be over. If it is over, I'm not going to be like too stressed out about it because I think one row could have done it, but I didn't want to end on a wrong side row. Yeah, we are. We're about a row over, but that's fine. That's cool. We can live with that. I just didn't want it to be shorter. I really didn't want it to be shorter. Okay, so that means we are on 28 rows there. So what am I doing? So pattern 38, So to shape neck, what am I doing? Hang on. So next row, pattern 38, and then we're casting off next 22 stitches and then pattern to the end. Okay, so we're shaping the neck like that. Okay, so we're doing 38, cast off 22, and then we are going to pattern to end. Okay. As easy is learning with Insta. He did a Puggle post the other day. Impressive. Do you know what? Me and Zahira are just both as bad as each other when it comes to Instagram. We don't really post much on it at all. Yeah, we just don't. Timing Z out is Beck's job, isn't it? It is. It's my job. Right, I am going to. I know I haven't done a full hour, but I think I'm going to call it a day there. Mainly because I do want to shape the neck though. Mainly because I've got to go to the shop. I need to go and get some lunch bits and pieces. And Zahir wants to get on stream for 9 o'clock because he's going to be doing 2 hours of Fortnite tonight, I think. So I think I will have to end the stream. I mean, I could just start off with, yeah. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. It won't take me that long. I know it's a patterned row, but I can do this. 4, 5. Okay, so that's 5 stitches. We are on. As here saying carry on. Yeah, I've decided to carry on. I just want to do the shaping. Because I'm just like, I always seem to be off stream for the shaping bit, and I'm like, no, actually, I want to. Even if I just get this row done, so you can see like the start of the neckline, because once I get like the neckline going, it will be pretty quick because I know what it can be like when I'm normally doing it, so it will go quite quickly. So what did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we are doing a knit because this is a patterned row, so we are trying to keep our pattern going. And there we go. And then that is the last bit of that. So if I just count how many I've got there, so we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So I need to do 18 more stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that should be the 38. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 16, 18, 20. Yeah, so that's 38, and now I've got a cast off 22 stitches. So 22. 1 second. Dave says he's going to go. Thank you for joining me this evening, Dave. Hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Okay, that's 10 there so far. Right, now that should be the 22, but I'm going to double check. Carry on knitting, never saw that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, so there's 22 stitches there. Okay, and now I've got to carry on in the pattern again. And hang on. So, oh, this is going to be a problem. So let's go backwards because I should be finishing on, that's a knit, knit 2, knit 1, knit 2, knit 1, knit 2, knit 1, knit 2, knit 1. Yeah, I've got too many stitches there. So the reason why I was doing it that way, okay, so I can see where the pattern should end because I've always got like my 5 stitches on the end, so I was working the pattern backwards just to make sure I had enough stitches, just in case you're wondering why I was counting that way and not the other way, because this way I was relying on, you know, like the 58 to make sure that I was in place, but then like if I count backwards that way I can work out how many stitches I should have according to the pattern. So let us start with, it's the knit 2, isn't it? Knit 2 on this side. So we're doing it, the pattern backwards. Knit 2, knit 1. Knit 2, and then knit 1, that's it. Yeah. Okay. I was just double checking, making sure I was in the right place. I was like, oh no, I'm not in the right place, but I am. I am. Yeah, and then we've got the 5. Okay, so there we go. So we are still on a pattern row. I've cast 22 stitches at the front for the neck to go on, and I don't know, there we go. So I need to mark that as our neck. If I just do my pad, so we're on the neck there, and then what else do I need to do? So the row after that, pattern 2, cast off stitches, turn and leave remaining on stitch. Okay, so I'm guessing yeah, so now it's basically going to be making me work on one side, which is the normal. So I'm gonna go. I would stay on for a bit longer, but I really, really, really do have to go, because I've got to go to the shop and sort lunch bits and pieces out. Otherwise, we're gonna have no lunch tomorrow, and that's not good considering we're all at work and at school. So, thank you to everyone that's joined me this evening. I really appreciate everyone for popping in and joining in the chat and watching. It's really awesome, so thank you very, very much for that, and I will be back on Saturday. Like I said, I think we'll be looking at finishing this for Saturday, possibly, depending on whether I get the sleeves done, like how far I get with the sleeves. Yes, so Saturday stream should be at 7:30. I believe. I don't think we've got anything that's going to kind of clash with that. Saturday evening. So yeah, Saturday evening I'll be here at 7:30. And again, thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. And I'm going to go because I'm rambling. So bye.